Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, hi, hi. Hi. This is Sena your resident DIYer. And today we are here with something a little light. I'm keeping it a little light. I know. Sometimes you like to see the crazy. But we're just gonna keep it light with famous bears. Tonight. Something light, yeah. Yeah, something light. Hi, it's Sena. Hi, Bagsley. Baggle. Bagagooey. Baba Ganoush. Yeah. I am finally starting to become a real streamer. I have a stream deck now, so I can do things like this. Hold on. Loading. I'm a bear! Hold on. Shoot. Ah! Ha, ha. And I can do this. And this. Wow! And, you know, I could do quick things like that. Without having to remember all the buttons for everything. I'll probably end up needing a bigger one for all the different models that I have. So that'll be fun. Okay, let me bump myself down so I can see all of y'all. I can see you. I can smell you. You all showered today. Aw, for me? I can just do that real quick. Hey. Oh. Or did you shower? You always shower. Shut up, Tarkier. You're a pee-pee rat. You don't shower. Not stinky today. I had my wonderful white woman week where I went to Bath and Body Works and there was magically and miraculously a sale. I didn't get anything in the mail. I didn't know about it. It's just like, it's definitely a women thing where it's just like you can sense it. You know, you're just like, the white woman tinglies. They're tingling my senses. There's a sale. There's a sale at the Bath and Body Works. And then there was. And things were like 70% off and 50% off. And so yeah, I got that. I have this one and it's like I don't know how I did it. But it's like the 25th year of Bath and Body. And it's like 50 like limited edition stuff. That's why they had that huge sale. Right. And it smells like they have one that's melon and cucumber. Smells amazing. It just smells like summer, you know? And then they have these raspberry ones and this juniper berry one. I was like, you know what? Yeah. Am I obsessed with pumpkin stuff? Actually, I'm not. That's where I fail. I really do not like pumpkin. I don't like pumpkin smells. I really don't like pumpkin flavoring. For the longest time, I really thought I disliked cinnamon. But I think it really is just pumpkin. I just don't like pumpkin. Which is crazy because I love butternut squash. And I love sweet potato. I don't like pumpkin. Like, I don't know, I'm the type of southern girl where it's just like, I would much rather have sweet potato casserole or sweet potato pie. But sweet potato casserole, really, over any type of pumpkin pie. Like, it's just so much better. Because, like, on a sweet potato casserole, they'll top it with, like, a little bit of a brown sugar crumble and some marshmallows and roast it in the oven. So it's, like, ooey and gooey and sticky and sweet and buttery and it's just, And then if it's pumpkin, it's just, like, pureed vegetable with a couple spices. Like, I don't know, it's dookie. I don't like it. Which is crazy because I love pie. I just don't like pumpkin pie. It's not for me. It really isn't. It's making you hungry. A good sweet potato casserole is epic. Yeah, and I make it every single Thanksgiving and Christmas. Like, I think I made it so good last time that my older brother's like, so, Thanksgiving again at your house this year, right? I was like, oh. Was it all that good? But today, I tried my hand at making birria tacos, and I did it. I had all the peppers that I needed. They did come in a paste instead of the dried and, like, you know, rehydrating them and then making it into a paste. So, you know, I skipped that step, but it was still there. Had the guajillo and the ancho and all of those. And, I slow roasted the meat and did the little quesadilla, and then I made some brownies for dessert. So, yeah, we eating good in the Bon household. My brother was like, I want to try it. And I was like, okay, but like, I live where I live. It's hard to find all these things. But I found it, and I made it happen. Because I care. I really want to like sweet potatoes. I just can't. That's fair. I will say I don't usually like yams for the most part. Like, I don't know. Sometimes they're a little too starchy, so. All I have right now is cereal. Oh, I'm sorry. But cereal's really good too. It depends on the cereal, though. Some cereals are... I don't know. But we're getting really, really off topic. And, you know, the tangent juice was very strong on Friday. I'm trying to remain on topic today. We'll see how good it goes. My brain has been just kind of all over the place this past week, and it just got worse over the weekend, which is everything that I've been doing and trying to do. We have a really busy schedule ahead of us for this upcoming week. I will be, well, okay, not really busy. I'll just be streaming more. Trying to get back into the swing of things. I'll be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, taking Thursday, Friday off, and then Saturday, Sunday. Will I actually take Thursday and Friday off? I don't know, but it will be off on the schedule. So it won't be anything officially planned. But I don't know. It was really hard not to just gorilla last week, but I'm like, no, pace yourself, Sena. I'm glad I didn't, because I really had to focus on that model. But yeah. Oh, Bob the Jester, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Has it? I feel like that means you were like a day one member, right? Right? It would be like the 5 month mark since it opened up. Is that correct? I don't even remember now. After an unfortunate pie eating competition where I went in thinking pumpkin pie would be good, I'd have to agree. Yeah, that sounds unfortunate. I would say my favorite pie, sweet pie, would probably be... I used to say cherry, but I've had wild berries now in pies, and I would say, honestly, probably a wild blackberry pie. Super amazing. Or key lime. I love a good key lime pie. I make an amazing key lime pie. So fantastic. With the little graham cracker crust. Oh, Lord. And then for savory, I like chicken pot pie. I like shepherd's pie, don't get me wrong, but I love chicken pot pie. So, yeah. OMG bears. Hi, Kawa. Yeah, it's gonna be about bears. We're gonna be discussing real bears, or bears that even some of these cartoony ones were based off of. I've got 6 bears lined up. Hopefully we can get through them all in an appropriate amount of time. Chicken pot pie is good. It's delicious. It's delicious. Especially really know what you're doing. Day 1 member, yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Blackberry season is coming up soon. Do you like foraging those as well? I do, yes. Blackberries and blueberries. Although I do prefer blackberries over blueberries. I do think they're just, they're a little sweeter. I'm not huge on raspberries. They're just a little too tangy. I also just don't really like strawberries either, though, so I don't know. I'm not big on sour, and I know you're thinking strawberries are sour. To me, yeah. But you've never had a good... I've had good ones. I just am hypersensitive to acidic flavors. So when something is even a little sour, it just, like, burns my tongue. I probably have an acute allergy, but, like... I'm not letting that stop me, you know? I just don't handle sour very well. Like, to me, the watermelon watermelon. Oh, it's the sour candy and they're watermelon shaped. That's like as sour as I'll go. Sour Patch Kids, shit. God, why was I forgetting that? That's as far as I'll go for sour. Sena's a bear confirmed. Yeah, literally me. Literally in my cave right now. In my cave. Never had strawberry root beer. Where do you get it? Strawberry root beer? That sounds crazy. Is it like one of those like soda fountains with all the different flavors? That'd be something interesting. So would you taste something slightly sour? Yeah, bingo, you got it. Also, hi, bingo. Welcome, buddy. Gonna feed Sena warheads. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking die. I am very weak when it comes to sour stuff. Very, very weak. I'm a lot stronger when it comes to spicy stuff. Sour, not so much. But I also just don't really like super sweet stuff that often. Although I've been having a sweet kick where I'm just like, I want a brownie. So I've been making brownies, buying brownies. I just like brownies right now. I don't know what is going on. But it's like I have one brownie a week right now. Which is kind of crazy for me because I don't really seek out dessert. And I usually don't eat a lot of dessert. Sena can't even drink lemonade. I can drink lemonade. I make lemonade. I just do that weird like pucker thing where like, ew, wee. One of those like, ew, that's some strong hooch, but it's just lemonade. The older I get, the less I like sweetness. Yeah, I think that's where it is. Cause like when I was a kid, I loved sweets, and now I'm just like, I'll bite into something and be like, ooh, I think I can only have a couple bites of this because my stomach's already starting to hurt. So, I don't know. So, anyways, I'm gonna way off track. But, today, famous bears. Isn't this so cute? I really like Canva. They just have really, really good presets. Hi, Aaron. Okay. Presented by me. Cinnabon Bone. Enjoy the meme? Hey, where did our tent go? Suspiciously tent-shaped bear? I'm the tent. Climb on in. Yum yum. Oh, that's cringe. But you know what I've learned as a VTuber? I'm allowed to be cringe because it's entertaining for y'all. And that's like almost a nice feeling. Except it means I don't really ever rewatch my streams because I'm just on the other side being like, you stupid woman! Hello? Ooh, there's a ghost in my chat. Hi, Donna. Hi, Donna. Oh, what? The opposite for me. Used to like meat and savory more as a kid. Been munching on strawberry cakes nowadays. That's crazy. I would rather have a bag of tortilla chips before I have a handful of candy. Ghost or a zombie? Ooh. Are you biting on the flesh? Alright, so this is the military mascot. Wow, mascot. Rocky the bear. Here's Rocky being fed an apple by animal keeper Ed Yanko. During the Korean War, members of the 187th Airborne decided they needed a cool mascot. Sounds about right. Being stationed in Japan at the time, they went to a zoo and just purchased a female Asian black bear for about $110. I wish. I can't even get a kitten for that cheap out here. Are you kidding me? Rocky completed 5 parachute jumps, which qualified her as a paratrooper, which, by the way, I just wonder how that happens, you know? I feel a little bad. She was later wounded by shell fragments and received a Purple Heart. So she was wounded, not dead, but wounded, but like, also once again, that's just kind of sad. And then retired in 1954 to the Lincoln Park Zoo, you know, falling in my skin, in Chicago, in Chi-town. So she went through all she went through, and they put her in fucking Illinois. I mean, that's punishment, right? That's some form of cruel punishment, right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. You take me from Japan, you throw me off a plane, you pump me full of lead, and you put me in fucking Chicago. Sick world we live in. The circus had, quote-unquote, no spin zone. Rocky the parachuting bear. Okay, this is from this site. Rocky was mascot of the AAA battery. When the battery came under enemy artillery fire, she was wounded. She retired to Lincoln Park Zoo. It's like, there's not a whole lot about her. I wish there was more behind her story of just like how this all transpired, how they got away with it. But like, you know, it is what it is. I assume she is dead. Most bears don't live past like, I want to say around the 20 mark, especially black bears, if I'm remembering correctly. Don't usually live past the 20 mark. So yeah. But bears in captivity typically live longer for obvious reasons, because they don't have to starve all winter. So, alright, that brings us to our next. Well, my mother and sister found a stray kitten on a walkabout a month ago. He got a new home now. Fuck you! I have everything I need to have a cat, and none of them just plop in my lap. And I'm having to hunt one down, make sure it's not all yucky, make sure it's a good cat, all the stupid fucking things. And they're like, $250? And I'm like, it's a cat. It licks its own genitals. 200. Suck my entire. Oh, the literary inspiration of Winnipeg. Winnipeg the bear, or Winnie for short, was a black bear bought by Lieutenant Harry Colborne, a Canadian soldier in World War I, who was on his way to report to the Canadian Army Veterinary Corps. Winnie was brought for about $20 Canadian at a train stop in Ontario. Winnie was named after Winnipeg, Manitoba. She traveled with him to England and became a mascot for the CAVC. Left a London zoo when Colborne left for France. One of the fans at the zoo? You got it! Christopher Robin. Christopher Robin changed the name of his teddy bear from Edward Bear to Winnie the Pooh after the bear. This inspired his father to later write Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Winnie the Pooh is based off of a black bear. Yep, based off of an American black bear. Yes, Canadian black bears are still American black bears because of North America. We have the same bears, unfortunately, with the stinky Canadadads. I didn't decide this. God did. Cats only show up when you don't want them. When I was a kid, we had 3 try to make my house. True. Did not know that. Now a terrifying serial killer. Who? Winnie the Pooh? Not canonically. I can't help what other people do to bastardize things. Now it's open domain. I can't help what people do to bastardize things. You can't ever just have something you enjoy. Ask a farmer, he could probably has a litter of 300 every March. That's the issue is, I had a customer who has a litter of like 8 kittens. Many of whom are like female kittens that I'm interested in. And he just like never called us back. And I'm not gonna pester somebody. Is what it is. If it was meant to be, you would call back. That's the way I take that kind of stuff in life. So, not a yellow bear immersion ruined. Did I miss Wojciech? Nope, you did not. You did not. He's next. When he accidentally got dipped in a vat of TNT, making him yellow. This is not the Joker. Okay? And Piglet was inspired by a dinner they had. Shut up. Is that really true? That's so sad. Oh my god. He later got a promotion to the head of the CCP. I hope Smokey is in this list. Of course. Anyways. So, when Christopher Robin goes to the zoo, he goes to where the polar bears are and he whispers something to the third keeper from the left and doors are unlocked. and we wander through dark passages and up steep stairs until at last we come to the special cage, and the cage is opened, and out trots something brown and furry, and with a happy cry of, "Oh, bear!" Christopher Robin rushes into its arms. Now this bear's name is Winnie, which shows what a good name for bears it is. But the funny thing is that we can't remember whether Winnie is called after Pooh or Pooh after Winnie. We did know once, but we have forgotten. That's an excerpt from Christopher Robin's father. So apparently he probably whispered to the keepers of how much he wished he could touch one, I assume. And they were probably like, "Oh, we got this special bear from this special Canadian weirdo, and you can go and hug it." You know? Sometimes zookeepers are nice and want to make a kid's day, and sometimes they hear screaming and crying and want to blow their brains out. I mean, you know, to each their own. Alright. So yeah, this is what inspired Winnie the Pooh. From what I can tell, the guy who bought Winnie pretty much never returned. More than likely never returned. Stayed in that zoo forever, and you know, that was the end of that. She did die in 1934. So, you know, what is it? About 20 years. Give or take, yep. About 20 years, age 20, yep. Like I said, American black bears live usually to the 20-something mark. Especially in captivity. But, yeah. I mean, she died in captivity, away from whoever bought her. He probably died too, if we're honest. Anyway, I mean, well, he's definitely dead now, but she lived longer than most of those poor soldiers. Yep, he probably died. Yeah, I know it's sad, but it's reality. So, it's what it is. Can't bring him back. Alright, on to Wojciech. Look at this shit. Of course, the Ruskies, always taking themselves overly seriously with their mascots. Wojciech was a Syrian brown bear, bought as a cub at a railway station by Polish soldiers. Oh, Polish. You know, they're in the same neck of the woods. To ensure they could keep him, he was enlisted as a soldier with the rank of private, but later got promoted to corporal. Served with 22nd Artillery Supply Company, helping move ammo crates. Yeah. A bear just moving fucking artillery for you. How? So cool. Favorite drink was beer. Drank beer. He enjoyed eating cigarettes like Ken talked about on Friday, yep. And even drinking coffee. He would sleep along with other soldiers in the tents. He even wrestled with soldiers for fun. He honestly, literally me, went to Scotland with the 22nd and later given to Edinburgh Zoo, where former soldiers would visit. Even guest starred on the BBC's Blue Peter show for kids. Look at him wrestling. Look at him being fed. This bear is fucking cool. Fucking cool. And this is his legacy. The many memorials to the soldier bear include a plaque in the Imperial War Museum in London, a sculpture by David Harding in the Sikorsky Museum in London, and a wooden sculpture in Wheelsby Woods in Grimsby. In 2013, the Krakow City Council gave permission for the erection of a statue of Wojciech in the city's Jordan Park. It was unveiled on the 18th of May 2014, the 70th anniversary of the Battle of Monte Cassino. In 2013, the City of Edinburgh Council approved the erection of a bronze statue of Wojciech by Alan Beatty Harriet to stand in the city's West Princess Street's gardens. Unveiled in 2015, represents Wojciech and a fellow Polish army soldier walking together. In 2016, a statue of Wojciech was unveiled in Duns in the Scottish borders. In 2017, a street in Poznan, Poland was named after Wojciech. And in 2018, a wooden statue of Wojciech was unveiled in the Poznan New Zoo, founded by Kristnia Wazorek. What the hell? In May 2019, a marble statue of Wojciech was unveiled in Cassino, Italy. People love this bear. People really love this bear. Like, really love this bear. Pelon stock, Poland stock, I don't know. Somewhere in the EU. But yes, he was part of the Polish Land Forces. I don't know why I thought he was... Anyway. I think I'm remembering it wrong. I think there's a Russian bear on here. No, I can't remember. Phonetically spelled Wojtek and pronounced as such. Wojtek. Wojtek. Yeah. Was a Syrian brown bear. He was Syrian, technically. Brown bear, though. Now, not to be confused with a grizzly bear. You could see from the size, he was still essentially like the size of a black bear. A brown bear. So, BRB going to down the train station, any train station, to buy a bear. Wojtek love. Yeah. So, yeah. And then, he died aged 21. Like I said, a lot of bears in captivity live right around that mark. Okay. Now we have one of my favorite bears on the list. This big fat fuck. First of all, I just want to preface. The average size of an American black bear is around 400 pounds. Usually only about 3 foot high when standing on all fours and 5 to 7 feet when standing upright. They just barely break 400 most of the time. Okay, I just want to preface, okay? Now, female bears are only about 175 pounds, so, wow, that's a pounding. Ooh. Anyway, wow, wow. That's scary to read, damn. Anyways, this is Hank the Tank, an alleged criminal. Alleged chunk. Favorite type. Chunk. Look at them. Absolute fucking unit. A 500-pound American black bear. American. Hooah! From Tahoe Keys, California. California. Produced a big behemoth of a bear. It looks soft. I know. It looks so cute. Accused of breaking into over 30 homes for food, causing extensive and expensive property damage. California's Department of Fish and Wildlife say he lost his fear of people. This damn bear, he does not respect you anymore. Accused of 152 reports of conflict behavior. He's very contrarian. Would break in through front doors and garage doors. Just go, boom! I'm here for the food. Where y'all keep the bread at, bitch? That's him. Talk of euthanizing Hank, but was left as a last resort. So they were like, honestly, we should just kill him. These son bitches. You know what? Only California. You know, just I can't fucking... Ugh. With year-round food hand-stocked, Hank stopped hibernating. Oops, I misspelled it. Hank stopped hibernating. Yeah, he was just a menace to society all the time. California cucked by a bear. I know. My timeshare, I'm being robbed and necked by a bear. Ooh, stupid. Stupid. Get out of his jungle. Get out of his forest. You're in his town now. And your house is Flavor Town. Anyway. DNA evidence later exonerated Hank of the break-ins, proving it was likely the work of 3 different bears. They took DNA evidence to exonerate my boy. A bear, a literal bear, was exonerated. Give him the food, he deserves it. Look, he's so fluffy. The glowies just trying to put a good bear down. True. True. Hank is America personified. Look at us, we're so cute, America. I could see what a bear can do to a car. Tore it apart trying to get the KFC out of the trunk. Why was KFC in the trunk, Jason? Yeah, you thought I'd forget your name, didn't you? Hank dealt with Goldilocks. Yeah, I guess. Damn. How did they... This unit of a bear. Exactly. He just kept eating. He just kept eating. He was like, I'm kinda hungry. I can smell you. But he didn't attack people. There's like no, like, he, you know, like, was eating people. He just wanted food. You know what? He was a gourmet, and they couldn't appreciate it. They couldn't appreciate it. But, you know, they would label him as a ransacker and a rampager. You know, poor black bear couldn't escape the allegations. At one point, he stood accused of breaking into 30 houses, okay? In February 2022, there was some talk of killing him. Okay. This is when they decided to embark on a program of tagging and doing DNA analysis on the region's bears. So that way no bears would be killed unjustly. What if it had been Hank? Would they have killed him? He ate too many fucking Nutty Buddies and they kill his ass? Like, what the fuck? I hate it here. 3 wildlife sanctuaries offered a home to Hank while the California Department of Fish and Wildlife was conducting a search for the bear. Wildlife advocacy group, the Bear League, promised to pay all expenses involved in relocating the bear. Quoted saying, longtime residents of Lake Tahoe know how to live in harmony with bears who all have names. That's why they decided to name him Hank the Tank. Because he has year-round access to food, he doesn't hibernate, according to Bryant, the person who made the statement on his behalf, who notes that at least 20% of the bears around Lake Tahoe no longer hibernate because of the easy availability of human food. So Lake Tahoe's just creating super bears. Stupid fucking idiots. You know, I live in a place where bears are at. They hibernate. Why? Because you don't fucking feed the wildlife. Stupid fucking retirees up in, you know, upstate Nevada are like, oh my god, it's a bear, honey! Honey, come look, it's a bear! Honey, come look! Honey, we should leave some plums and stuff for it at the end of the driveway. No, you don't understand. Come look. And now they have multiple Hanks. Sucks to suck. They are a product of your creation. You can't back out now and kill them because you're mad that it didn't succeed in the way that you intended. God. You can't uncreate life. Alright, not a skinwalker. Totally not a skinwalker. Totally not. Totally not. This is Petals. You telling me you wouldn't hug this unit? I'd hug him. Oh my gosh. I'd give him a big old hug. Big old bear hug. Hell yeah. Long boy. Yes, okay. My dog is kind of like this. Well, I guess my brother's dog now. He's huge. He's a big dog. And when he does this weird shit where he hunches his back outwards like a cat, his shoulder blades do a thing that look like human shoulder blades. And I'm like, dude, are you? I think legally you have to tell me if you're a person in a suit. And I'm kind of feeling like you're a person in a suit. Like, I couldn't sleep in my room with him in there. I'd have to kick him out. And I always wanted a dog that, like, I could have in the room with me. Like, at the edge of the bed. Never in the bed. At the edge. And, you know, I just couldn't. Because he'd move his shoulders and I'd be like, I don't want to roll over in the middle of the night and be jump scared because I have a fucking skinwalker just staring at me at the edge of the bed, you know? And this is that bear. This is the bear version of that. This is Petal. He's an American black bear from New Jersey. So, you know, for something funky in the water. Who began walking upright due to injuries on its front paws. So, you know, he was like, ow. Well, these ones work. He became a meme when videos were posted online of him walking upright. So, you know, here he is in pain, and they're like, let's just record it. Had a petition to be moved to a wildlife sanctuary, which makes sense because, you know, probably can't really defend himself. And look at how thin he is. He probably isn't getting a good diet because he can't use all 4 limbs. He was apparently killed during New Jersey's first bow and arrow hunt in 4 decades. Yup. Yup, he's probably a rug. Yup, wall mounted on the floor. He's probably somebody's rug. Yeah. Honestly, looks like a cursed image. It's real, and there's videos of it too. You just gotta look it up. Outrage led to a state senator to reintroduce Peddle's Law to ban black bear hunting in New Jersey for 5 years. So, first time in 4 decades. You killed the scary bear! Ban it! A hunter had to file a defamation lawsuit over threats, doxing, and accusations that he killed Peddles. This is some real, like, left-leaning shit that I just can't get into. I'm sorry. To each their own, but damn, it's just a bear. And I'm saying that as a bear. Anyway. Peddles that walked upright on its hind legs due to injuries on its front paws after videos. More than 3,000 people signed a petition to move him to a wildlife sanctuary, and it was not obliged. During the hunt, which also included muzzle-loading rifles, love muzzle loaders, a total of 562 bears were killed, which, by the way, should tell you that there was clearly an overpopulation issue, which is probably why they allowed the hunt in the first place. But, you know, people who don't hunt and don't understand these things are gonna always be up in arms about it. They don't understand how population control works, and bears don't really have a lot of natural predators, especially out east. So, yeah. Is what it is. People are gonna be retarded. It is what it is. Peddles was first spotted in 2014 in Oak Ridge, New Jersey. Okay? He was probably alive before then. They didn't realize who he was until he was hurt. That's just how that works. Anyway, supporters donated $22,000 to a fund created by Sabrina Pugsley to move the bear to the sanctuary to avoid the possibility of it struggling to survive in the wild. New York officials opposed the transfer of Peddles to the sanctuary, so it didn't happen. Where'd that $22,000 go? I don't know, some bitch made off, I guess. Peddles was being monitored by the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection's Division of Fish and Wildlife, so, you know, DEA, which asked residents to report sightings by calling a hotline. In 2016, the division asked the public to help with any sightings because the bear had not been seen since the previous Christmas. So it is assumed that he was killed during this. It is not fully confirmed. Nobody's walking around going, I got Peddles, I got Peddles! You know, it's just assumed. Black bears are pretty privileged. You mean any? Yeah, keep the bears in line. Send a pelt over the fireplace. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We live in a society. Not the animals, no. No, how could you? Stinkies. You're all a bunch of sissies. Alright, Smokey was a safety mascot. A 5-pound, 3-month-old American black bear cub found in 1950 after the Capitan, Gap Fire, a wildlife fire that burned in New Mexico, okay? He was found after this fire, and you know how people get real sentimental. Oh my god. Look at this baby bear. He defeated the odds. He's alive. He's the mascot. Anyway, Smokey climbed a tree to escape the first suffering burns on his paws and legs. Fire crews fighting the fire removed the cub from the tree. Originally called Hotfoot Teddy, which is so cute, renamed after the mascot made a few years prior. Cared for by a New Mexico Fish and Game Ranger. Later flown to DC and kept at the National Zoo. They tried to get Smokey to have kids, but couldn't so added another orphan cub to the cage to later take over the Smokey the Bear title. I don't know. He was a celibate Volcel bear. An icon. A revolutionary. After his death, he was buried at Smokey Bear Historical Park. Yeah. You know. Said you could go fight, forest fire, and win. Then you could shit talk Smokey. Did he win? It sounds like he just climbed a tree and had a successful rescue. Yeah, gang spanker. Yeah, I'm gone. Smokey literally did nothing wrong. I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying, you know, people have their sentiments. That's all. I'm just saying, damn. These fucking normies crying about this shit. Anyway. Volcel. Well, yeah, they tried to breed him and he was like, nah, I'm good. Honestly, fuck them sluts. You know? Like, he was like, that bear been popping a little too much. It's like, I climbed a tree. I almost died. I'm all set. This is nirvana. Being alive, this is the peak. He was on his grind set. See? Warrior monk, single life baby. What? Why? Yeah, that was Smokey. He was like, base bear, a sage among bears. Yes, he died a wizard, Harry. You're a wizard, Harry. Oh, God. But yeah, originally he was named Hotfoot Teddy, and then they were like, wait a second. We could pin this on our brand. So, you know. Hotfoot Teddy is cuter, though. That is a really cute name. Burned his fucking feet and legs. Hotfoot Teddy. That's gonna be you. Smokey had bear PTSD. He definitely did. I'm sure he did. But, you know, we don't like to assign feelings to animals when they affect us. We just like to assign it so that way we can make money from it. Duh. Anyway. That brings us to our last bear. Which is the famous actor bears. Alright. We got Hercules, which was a grizzly known for his wrestling, even starring in kids shows and in a James Bond film, famous for escaping from his trainer while filming a commercial. Then we got Rocky, the grizzly from the film Dewey the Killer Bear, who wrestled with Will Ferrell's body double. Rocky killed trainer Stephen Miller while filming a bear wrestling stunt for a promo. Just brings it back to Friday. They're still wild bears, you dumb fucks. Where's Cocaine Bear? I didn't put it in there. It's too hot. It's too new. It's too popular, you know? I gotta be, you know, indie. I gotta be off the grid. Did we cover the boss already? Sorry, I only got here like 15 minutes ago. No, we did. I'll recap for you real quick. We did Rocky the Bear. We did a lot of military bears, okay? So Milser bears. Winnipeg, Winnie the Pooh. Wojtek or Wojtek? Wojtek, yeah. Hank the Tank. Pedals. Smokey. And now we're just going over some actors, you know. Some A-listers. Ah, gotcha, yeah. Thank you for the dono, though. Who could have guessed the giant killing machine would kill? I know. This is the other thing, is grizzlies are known for their aggression. They're extremely aggressive in comparison to black bears. And I know that because of their size and the grandiose of a grizzly, it is so much more cool to have them featured in films. But dear Lord almighty, people are so fucking stupid. I will say that the best bears for training, even as we can see with all the different bears that actually interacted with real life human beings, are black bears. They're just a lot more docile. They get along. I mean, a little kid was able to go into an enclosure and hug it and then create Winnie the Pooh. So, you know, like, Are black bears my favorite bear? Technically they are, since the spirit bears or commodity bears are a type of black bear, so maybe I'm just being biased. Thank you, Pixie Misa, for the 5 gifted subs. Dang, thank you. Welcome, Glitch Hot Dog, Tweedo, Moon and Star, Hislong, Isalong, Hizzy Glizzy Long, and Toby Doe's the Games. Hi, Sena, how are you doing? I'm doing good, Lola. How are you? Whoa, Jack the bear. Whoa, Jack. Whoa, Jack. Yeah. Yep, them and polar bears. Polar bears are also pretty aggressive, but I imagine it's actually pretty hard to own a polar bear, especially for stunts, just because I believe that they're still endangered, technically. I think they are. If not, they're close to it. You know, with like... with like the global warming and yeah. Whoa, just like the meme. They're also more carnivorous. Yes, they are. Yeah, because black bears can survive off of a herbivore's diet. So, yeah. So that's what we're dealing with. But back to it. After Rocky comes Bart the bear, and Bart the bear was a Kodiak bear, known for the bear, as well as several other films known as the John Wayne of Bears. He even appeared in the Academy Awards to present an envelope to Mike Myers on stage. And then he was a breeding bear. And then let me tell you what I can tell you about Kodiaks. I believe Kodiaks are a subspecies of grizzly. Let me double check. The Alaskan brown bear. Okay, so they are a type of brown bear, but as you can tell from the absolute size of the absolute unit here, this is Bart right here. They're fucking big. Kodiaks are like a really, really, really big brown bear, because sometimes there's brown bears that are actually quite small. This one's not so much. Anyways, big old bitch bear. Kodiak, they're Alaskan. They get confused for grizzlies quite often, so yeah. But the diet and lifestyle don't differ from other brown bears as much, so they are a little more docile, like black bears, and aren't as aggressive, which is probably why, there isn't a whole lot about, him attacking people. His death in 1998, he died in October 1998. Bart was diagnosed with cancer and later underwent surgery twice to remove tumors from his right paw. The cancer returned, however, taking away his strength and appetite and causing him to not want to take pain medication. He was euthanized on May 10th of 2000 at the age of 23, and he was buried on Seuss's Ranch. At the time of his death, he was filming the television documentary of Growing Up Grizzly, which was narrated by Brad Pitt, who also appeared in Legends of the Fall. So, yeah, he passed away, was put down after his battles with cancer. But yeah, there's not a whole long litany of him attacking people or anything like that. He guest starred along some, Hollywood's biggest stars. So that's pretty impressive. He was also just fucking huge. He was 1,500 pounds and 9 foot 7.5 inches on his hind legs. So he was very big. And like I said, like most bears in captivity, he lived past the age of 20. Most bears in the wild do not. Just a sad fact of life. And then there was Bart the bear too, which was an Alaskan grizzly who was found as an orphan cub and adopted by the same trainer as the first Bart. He was in Dr. Dolittle too, and even episodes of CSI and Game of Thrones. Clearly, the person who trained him, which is Doug and Lynn Seuss, the Seusses, Dr. Seuss. But anyways, clearly he isn't trying to be best friends with these bears. He's just actually training them. Bart's trainer seems to have little imagination. Yeah. But that's good. That's good. You know what? If you're going to be a bear trainer, you shouldn't have, too much imagination. Carrie, don't tell them. Gosh. Boob. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for bears. If you have any questions, no you don't. But yes, you do. If you do, you go ahead. Otherwise, that is it for the presentation. I will put together a schedule tonight and hopefully have it out by tomorrow. I will be streaming around 8 or 9 o'clock tomorrow. I will more than likely be playing a game. I'm kind of interested in playing Dark Souls. Otherwise, I might do a deep dive again tomorrow on something more passionate about. Maybe we can talk about fertilizer and, you know, certain deaths that are extremely tragic, icons leaving us. But I also am very interested in playing Dark Souls. I've never played it before. And you guys know I'm so bad at games. But I've been told that, you know, people rage quitting and being really bad at Dark Souls seems to actually be of interest to others. So, you know, if you want to see me suffer, stick around. It will happen at some point this week. I just don't know if it happened tomorrow. Like I said, confirmed streams are going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. What we'll be doing on each of those, I'm not entirely sure. All that I know for sure is that I will be streaming with Carrie on Wednesday on my channel. That's all I know for sure. Still probably better than I would do. X to doubt. X to doubt, Samuel. A 7 for a real one. Yes, thank you. What can't be worse than DSP? Be wary of backseating ahead. You know what? I will be honest, a lot of times I actually do. I mean, I feel like for those of you who have been here for some of the gaming streams, I do fairly well with backseating. I just take it as welcome advice because I am not gonna front about it. I'm very bad at the game. If anything, chat usually doesn't backseat because they want to see me suffer more. So, like, cats organized neatly, and I kept asking for help, and they were like, no, you're a big girl, you can do it, and I cried. Because it got so fucking angry. And it's still up. It's still there. It's a goodie. Shit. But let me get you set up for a raid, and we go from there. Oh, and special little sidebar. The thumbnail is a picture that I converted to make it me feeding Wojtek, because there was lots and lots of pictures of soldiers feeding Wojtek. So that's your little Easter egg for the night. Alright, let's see who's still alive. If Woozy's still alive, I'll raid into her because she's wrestling and she made me as a wrestler. She's not! Fuck! Oh dang, okay. Who's all alive? We're gonna go from a bear to a bear. Here we go. Alright. Bear to bear. Bear to bear. I'm talking to you, bear to bear. Woozy just ended. Also, Carrie, I love you. I love my wife. See ya, Tomb. Alright. Thank you so much for coming. I will be seeing you. I can push end screen on my stream deck. Watch this. I'm everything that you've been through. Hi. I felt I did what I had to do. You don't trust the government, and that is fine. But please don't. That's yours far behind. I can't change the past or what I've done to you. I won't make this harder than I have to. I thought that there was nothing else that I could Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. They got the bare necessities, old Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the tree to make some honey just for me. When you look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants, then maybe try a few. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities. That's why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. Now when you pick a paw, or a prickly pear, and you prick a raw paw, next time beware. Don't pick the prickly pear by the paw. When you pick a pear, try to use the claw. But you don't need to use the claw when you pick a bear of the big paw. Have I given you a clue? The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Da 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 da. The bare necessities, oh, the bare necessities, simple bare necessities of life. Oh man, this is really living. So just try and relax. Yeah, cool it. Fall apart in my backyard. 'Cause let me tell you something, little britches. If you act like the bees act, you're working too hard. And don't spend your time looking around for something you want that can't be found. When you find out you can live without it and go along thinking about it, I'll tell you something true. The bare necessities of life will come to you. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities. That's why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. With just the bare necessities of life. I saw the bare minimum stream. Sad. That was fun. Oh my goodness. Can I sing I Want to Be Like You? That's much better than I Want to Be Like You. That one. Yay! Ah, I feel like that one's been a long time coming. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. I feel like I could keep going. I feel like I could keep going. I feel like I could keep going. Oh my god, he's still here! Holy crap, holy. Hold on. Hello, Lines. Hi. I'm gonna have to redirect at some other point. This is fun. I miss doing this. Alright. Let's see what else we can line up. Since it's at the very end, I'll know where to cut it. So. And I'm a little less nervous because dang, y'all girls. Damn, girl, that's good singing. Oh, thanks. It was just fun. I kind of want to sing like more cartoony fun songs. A little upbeat, I'll just see what this pops up. Let's see. Yes, you'll be in my heart. Oh. Thank you for the after singing. Yeah, I think I might do like a couple more if you're willing to put up with me for a sec. Let's see. Let's keep it a little like twangy, a little country, a little fun. Let's do Jolene. I like Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. All right, let's see. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm begging on my knees. Please don't take my man. No. I should have brought water up with me though. That's my own fault though. Okay. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and emerald eyes of green. Your smell is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like a summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Jolene, Jolene. Alright. Gotta do dollar, gotta do the best one. Gotta do the best one. Heard me. Eins, yes, that's my husbando. Tumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen. Pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic starts jumping. With folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by. It's all taken and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5. For service and devotion, you would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. Have I already made a tier list of alcoholic drinks? No, but I probably should. They let you dream just to watch them shatter. You're just a step on the bossman's ladder, but you got dreams he'll never take away. In the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in and the tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna go your way. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taken and no giving, they just use your mind and you never get the credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, they got you where they want you. There's a better life, and you think about it now, don't you? It's a rich man's game, no matter what they call it, and you spend your life putting money in his wallet. 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taken and no giving, they just use your mind, and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, they got you where they want you. There's a better life, and you think about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game, no matter what they call it, and you spend your life putting money in this wallet. 9 to 5, working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. 9 to 5, for service and devotion. Oh, I swear sometimes the man is out to get me. I'm a little late. Why'd Lord Iron's there? 'Cause he's my husband. But, yeah. I think I could just do one more. Before I have to run down and get some water. Yeah. Excuse me. I gotta see. Let me think. Let me think. Something gospel maybe. There was a verse we read. Well, okay, an entire chapter we read. We read the entire chapter of Revelation 21 in church today. Except it reminded me of the song I used to sing in church growing up. Let's see if this is the one. I think it's the Gaither band, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, damn. No, it's not this shit. Oops, sorry, that's probably rude. You are the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Ah, yes, it is the Gator Band. Okay, I figured. There we go. I heard a voice out of heaven saying, "Behold, the tabernacle of God is with them. He shall dwell with them, they shall be his people, and Almighty God will be with them. Yes, you're missing Vortet. Yep. He shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. There shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, and no more pain. The former things have all passed away, and it is done. Oh, that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. He said unto me, write these words, for they are faithful and true. And it is done. It is done. It is done. It is done. He is the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the Son of God, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. He's everything, Messiah, Jehovah, the Prince of Peace is he. Son of Man, seed of Abraham, second person in the Trinity. He is the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the Son of God, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. He's everything, Messiah, Jehovah, Prince of Peace is he. Son of Man, seed of Abraham, second person in the Trinity. He is the Alpha, Omega, Lord of Lords. He's everything, Messiah, Jehovah, second person in the Trinity. He is the Alpha and Omega, the Son of God, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. He's everything, Messiah, Jehovah, second person in the Trinity. He is the Alpha and Omega, the Son of God, the King of Kings, Messiah, Jehovah, the great I am, seed of Abraham. He is the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the Son of God, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, Lord of Lords, the Lord of Lords. He's everything. He is Lord. Dude, I can't even hit some of the keys in that tone. Dang. Okay, maybe we should end on something a little stronger than that, because that was a little garbino. If Monty Python typed me anything, is that what to do when someone says Jehovah, gets a rock thrown at me. Jehovah! Okay, let me think. Let's have a nice, like, send off. Okay. Do you want something soft, or do you want something like a little Christian-y? What do you want? A little Christian-y or a little soft? Quickly. Quicker! Faster! Hurry up, hurry up. Soft. Soft? Okay. Christiany. 2 soft, 1 Christiany. Keep your rifle by your side. I really don't want to do keep your rifle by your side. I feel like that's Sleepy and Peppa's song. Keep your rifle by your side. Like, I got it. Chris soft. I don't know a lot of Christiany soft ones. I mean, there's shoot, whatever her name was. But let me think. Let's do, if you're saying soft, it'll be Billie Eilish. So otherwise it could be, oh, what is her stinking name? I just wanna watch TV. Look at that bad guy. Oh my god. I'm the bad guy. Duh. I could try that guy. I was gonna do probably, what is that? I was probably gonna do Happier Than Ever. But I could do Bad Guy if that's what you want. Is that what you want? Bad Guy? Really? People still like that song? I feel like I heard it too much when I was working retail, but I like hate it. But yeah, I could still give it a try. Let's see. What the hell is this? Bad Guy? Okay. Alright. The tribe has spoken. Throw a coin, the tribe has spoken. Stop. Don't give me away, Sinking. Okay. Jesus is Just Alright by ZC Talk. Could you imagine doing Jesus Freak live? That's always fun. White shirt, now red, my bloody nose, sleeping. You're on your tippy toes, creeping around like no one knows. Think you're so criminal. Bruises on both my knees for you. Don't say thank you or please. I do what I want when I'm wanting to. My soul so cynical. So you're a tough guy, like a really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy. I'm the bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad guy. Duh. I'm the bad. I like it when you take control, even if you know that you don't own me. I'll let you play the role, I'll be your animal. My mommy likes to sing along with me, but she won't sing the song. If she reads all the lyrics, she'll pity the men I know. So you're a tough guy, like a really rough guy, just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad guy. Duh. I'm the bad guy. Duh. I'm only good at being bad. Bad. I like. Oh shoot. My bad. I like when you get mad. I guess I'm pretty glad that you're alone. You said she's scared of me? I mean, I don't see what she sees, but maybe it's 'cause I'm wearing your cologne. I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad guy. Bad guy. Bad Is that what does it for y'all? Oh gosh. I feel like that's not a good exit song, but it's a fun song. I'm happier than ever. Alright, this will be the last one. Like, you make sure your redirect is set up properly. Shut the fuck up. Don't out me. Stop outing me. Sing queen. Alright, hold on. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Yeah. The whispering, is that what does it? Are you guys a little whispers? Let me not tease you too much. Okay. We'll close with this one. Is she still alive? She is still alive, right? Oh, she's not. Okay, I'm really glad I double checked. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll read this one instead. Alright, I'm glad I double checked. Alright, here we go. And this is why you always double check. This is closing song. After that, I'm pushing end stream. When I'm away from you, I'm happier than ever. Wish I could explain it better. I wish it wasn't true. Give me a day or two to think of something clever, to write myself a letter, to tell me what to do. You read my interview, or do you skip my avenue? When you said you were passing through, was I even on your way? I knew. When I asked you to be cool about what I was telling you, you'd do the opposite of what you said you'd do, and I'd end up more afraid. Don't say it isn't fair. You clearly weren't aware that you made me miserable. So if you really wanna know, when I'm away from you, I'm happier than ever. Wish I could explain it better. I wish it wasn't true. You call me again, drunk in your Benz, driving home under the influence. You scared me to death, but I'm wasting my breath, 'cause you only listen to your fucking... I don't relate to you. I don't relate to you, no. 'Cause I never treat me this shitty. You made me hate this city, and I don't talk shit about you on the internet. Never told anyone anything bad, 'cause that shit's embarrassing. You were my everything, and all that you did was make me fucking sad. So don't waste the time I don't have, and don't try to make me feel bad. I could talk about every time that you showed up on time, but I'd have an empty line, 'cause you never did. Never paid any mind to my mother or friends, so I shut them all out for you 'cause I was a kid. You ruined everything good. Always said you were misunderstood. Made all my moments your own. Just fucking leave me alone. Thank you, Build-A-Bears! I love you, good night!